Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, J Money here, and I am bringing you another episode of YT Talk, everyone's favorite YouTube podcast, where I bring you some of the greatest, most fun people on YouTube, at least in my opinion. Today we are bringing in a very special guest. He is the owner of YT Global, YT Gamers, and he pretty much runs the site of YTGamers.com. Thank you all very much, and oh my God, you're scaring me right now. What is that face? How you doing,
serious
SaKen?
face. I'm good. You know, I got my game face on.
That's your game face?
Yeah, you gotta excuse me if you hear some kids in the background. You know, I got a whole bunch of them.
Oh,
although it's time for them to go to bed, they fight it.
How many kids do you have?
I got 4 that I claim.
4 that you claim?
Yeah, the 4 that look like me.
All right, excellent. Excellent, man. So this is the major question on the block. What caused you to make YT Gamers and our community at hand?
You know, this is real simple. It goes back to me. You know, I used to be part of TGN. You know, in their on their network, and I would go to their forums, and it was really empty and dead. They had like 12,000 members, and no one would go there. So I decided to start posting on there. And I actually on there I met Dweeb and I met Stuck Dizzle. And of course I met some other people at the time, Tactical Line and some other people. But like me, Dweeb and Stuck, we really hit it off, and you know, we started talking one day because we were on the forums trying to get them to be active, and we're posting, and 90% of our posts are getting locked down. Back then they had Thomas B locking every post down. Anytime you ask a real question, they would lock it down. So anyway, so we started talking one day, and I was like, we need a community. Let's build a community where we can bring our subs to. They can get to know us, and we can, you know, just connect with people. And that was the start of YT Gamers. We came up with a name. We started brainstorming. YT Gamers, built the site. Actually put it in beta mode. I think we invited like 2 people, and we had like 300 members in like a few days. It was just a concept. I mean, people started flocking to it, and you know, that's the history. Now, how long have we had the website now?
It's almost a year. If you want to talk beta mode, we've been out of beta for, I think, 6 or 7 months.
No, I think it's up 8 months now.
Yeah,
it's been like 8 months.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad. You know, almost 5,000 members, about 50,000 views a week. I mean, the website's doing pretty good.
Yeah, awesome. And how'd you come up with the name YT Gamers?
God. No, literally, we were thinking about you know, names for it. And it came to me. And of course, you know, there's another YT site out there, but there's actually about 20 other sites that's YT something. But I mean, it really wasn't even a thought process. It was like, man, we're YouTube gamers, man. What would be a good name? And you know, you can't really use YouTube in your name. I know there's websites out there that has YouTube in their name, but eventually YouTube's going to shut them down.
Yeah, if you don't do exactly what they say, they're going to own you in about a week.
Yeah, you can't make FacebookHome.com. I mean, you got to, you know, maybe Facebook FB.com or something, but you know, so it just, I mean, literally, God shined a light on us, and it just happened. It was just through brainstorming.
Okay, very cool. And like, you have so much on your plate right now. I know you're doing a lot of different things. So you went from literally just being a forum to a network. Like, how did you transition into that?
It actually started with the community. One of the things we've always done is we've listened to what the community asks. The way the forums change, whatever forums we have on there. I mean, even from the chat box. I mean, we just listen to people. You know, if they want it, we bring it to it if it makes sense. And people started emailing me. Like every day, I was getting emails. I want to partner with you guys, and I'm like, partner with us? Join the forum. You know, we're not really a partner site. And it's just a lot of people started asking. And when it became real to me is when I had companies started contacting me. You know, I'm not going to say any of these network names, but like, hey, we need to work together. And I'm like, we must have something. And so, you know, me and the guys started talking. We started doing a lot of research. And I really wanted to know as much about this. And I wanted to definitely, if we were going to be a partnership, I wanted to be something that was something that would be transparent. We basically wanted a network to be everything that we wanted out of a network. Great service, transparent, great CPM, and you didn't have to have a ridiculous amount of views to get on there. And we wanted to be able to promote people. So that's how it all got started.
Okay, very cool. And like, you've been growing pretty quick too. Like, how big are you? You and your serious face. Damn. How big are you guys like right now? Like, And you've got
I,
only been on network for what, like 2, 3 months? Not even?
I think it's like going on to maybe the fourth month.
Okay.
You know, well, we got hundreds of partners. I don't know the exact number. I'm not really big on keeping a number. I mean, every day we're getting about 10 to 20 people applying. You know, a lot of the channels are, just way too small. I mean, we partner at 200 views. Some people, of course, we partner under that. We're getting about 10 million views a month, and that's going up really quick. And we do have some pretty big partners that's pushing those numbers really high. So we're in the tens of millions of views monthly, about 300,000 daily views.
Hmm.
I haven't did an update on the subscribers in the network, but the last time I looked, it was about maybe 300,000-400,000 subs throughout all the channels. So I mean, it's a decent thing. But I'll tell you one thing: I haven't really been obsessed with the numbers.
Okay.
No, it's not like I have a certain goal. Like I'm trying to get 8,000 partners. We partner channels if they come to us. The one thing we did recently was, of course, launch YT Global.
Hmm.
And the reason being is we actually have non-gaming partners, and they partner with us, but it's really hard to promote them or do anything for them.
Hmm.
And outside of gaming, so I really wanted to go ahead and we started the other hub channel, YT Global TV, and of course we got the new forum. It just launched. It was just out of beta mode, and that's just out of necessity. People are coming to us that aren't gamers, and hey, we got to have a way to promote them and connect them as well. So that's why we made YT Gamers. It's primarily a gaming site now. I don't know if you guys noticed, but a lot of the forums, I increased all the gaming forums. Really want to focus on the gaming aspect. We have gaming news now on the website,
Hmm.
and the YTGnetwork.com website is mostly just YouTube. It's a lot of YouTube categories. So we really focus on the YouTube aspect with that forum.
Okay, very cool, man. So now we got the YT gamer stuff out of the way. But how about you, man? How about you personally? I know you've been a little unactive on the personal channel side because you're going so much for the network. But like, how'd you start your YouTube channel? What got you into YouTube?
Well, I mean, I've been on YouTube for years, but it never was I wasn't a gamer. I originally started my channel. If you look at my channel, it's youtube.com/go chit chat, my main channel. I actually ran a celebrity gossip blog. And my channel was really to host the videos that I needed for my website.
Mm.
And believe it or not, I got millions of views. I was actually a YouTube partner before they were doing partnerships because I had a few videos go viral.
Okay.
And so I had the channel, but then I let the channel lay dormant for 2 years because the website controversy had to shut it down, over some porn. But that was a whole celebrity, that was bad. So I let the page sit dormant, and I actually had deleted the videos. I got mad at YouTube. I actually did a video about why I deleted them. I got mad at them because people were flagging me. I didn't understand the systems and everything. But how I got into gaming, and I've been doing gaming like just about a year now. I came in a room and my son was watching someone play a video game on YouTube. Now, a year ago, I had no clue people actually did this. And I walked in, I'm like, "What are you doing, nerd?" And so he's watching the guy, and I'm like, "You're actually watching the guy play?" I was like, then I started listening to the guy. I was like, "Wait, this guy was kind of funny." I was like, that was kind of cool. I was like, "I want to record my games." Because believe it or not, I was doing that before YouTube. Back in like the 90s, me and my cousin, we would hook the Nintendo up through the VCR because you could plug it through the VCR and then the VCR to the TV. So we would record our games. I mean, actually, I want to go see if I can find some of them old tapes. Like we would play Mortal Kombat and we would just see somebody creeping behind me, trying to be all quiet, and yet you can see them all through the screen and everything else.
Is that the
So
wife?
that is the wife. She's in the pajamas. Or I will get her in here. Look at her. You can
Oh
see
yeah.
her head shadow. So that's my life. So anyway, so it all started with my son,
Mhm.
and I actually started doing it just for fun. I mean, I really had no intention of I mean, I would have never guessed about YT Gamers when I started that. I mean, the first thing I bought to record the games was I bought something cheap too off of eBay. I still got the thing. It's in the drawer over there. It's some Chinese knockoff piece. And if you watch my first maybe 2 or 3 videos, it has a big black ring around it. The quality was real bad. I had made an intro because I was like, people do intros. I had like a 2 minute long intro. So I mean, but I actually was watching a guy's channel and I'm like, why is this quality so great? And why am I look like crap? And so I did the research and I was like, HD PVR? Went out and bought one. And
Yeah.
so that's how I got started with gaming.
Oh man, that's awesome, man. Like where do you want your channel to be like a year from now compared to like the network? Where do you want the network to go?
Well, I want the network to. I want to see how far we can go with the network. I mean, I have no goal as far as how big we can get. I want to keep it manageable. My whole thing is I want the network to be able to still give people great service and things like that. I want to grow, but I don't want like 8,000 members joining tomorrow and we get so big we can't service people, we can't take care of people. As we grow, we add more staff, we add more resources. We're working on sponsorships now. So I think a year from now, I think the network probably would be about 800 to 1,000 probably partners with us. I mean, that's at the rate we're going. My personal channel, honestly, I don't really have a lot of goal with it. I mean, I'm almost up to close to 6,000 subs. I put out one video a month. I mean, I would love to do videos daily, but to be honest, I just don't have the time. And
Right.
don't get me wrong, I get on my Xbox. I probably jump on there about an hour, 2 hours a day, and I got like maybe 9,000 recordings. I just never have time to go ahead and take those recordings, go ahead and commentate over them. I just don't have the time because, it could take you a few hours to do that. Once you do the video, you got to render it, you got to upload it.
Mhm.
Man, I got kids to feed, I got questions to answer. I mean, literally taking on this network is besides being a father. I mean, trust me, I got a 2-year-old and a 6-year-old. So I'm talking dinner, breakfast, lunch. I probably set those backwards, taking them to school, track practice. I mean, while I'm doing all those things, I'm on my iPhone the whole time answering member support questions, partnering channels, and so
So in
doing my own channel.
so in other words, besides YouTube, you have a life.
Yes, I have a busy life without YouTube. And the thing is, I don't know if y'all can tell the thing. I've been working out for like the last month, and I've dropped a pretty decent amount of weight. I want to get down, and that's for a couple reasons. Number one, health. As I get older, I got out of in the last year, I had 2 friends die of heart attacks, and young in their 30s, and so I don't want to be some fat guy dying of a heart attack in his 30s. Two, I want to look sexy. When we go to Cancun, I want to have at least a 1.5 pack.
You're gonna have a speedo down on there, rocking it.
A thong. When I'm in the Caribbean, what I do down there stays down there. And plus, if you guys don't know this, my wife's a lot younger than me, so I don't want to start looking old with this young wife. It's bad enough. I don't know if you can see in the video, but look, I got all these gray hairs. I'm gray all around. I got a young face with an old head.
Oh man. So when you do get to do something, you in that serious face. I can be serious too, man. This is my serious face.
For real. Have
Uh,
a sterile.
oh God, I might fall in love, man. It's too pretty. uh, it just got a little awkward, but it's okay. Uh, I mean, when you do your videos, like, what is your personal favorite type of video to do? Because I've seen everything on your channel, everything from pimple popping to Call of Duty to like COD, Halo, you name it. It's pretty much on your channel.
I like to be silly. Honestly, I just like to be silly. I don't like a lot of times. I'm not one of these people that put up their best gameplay because I mean I got games where I go 50-0 and 50-1, and I have these really beast gameplays. But I like to find things that are funny in the game.
Mhm.
Like me going, nay, nay. Like when I'm commentating, I'm actually saying a lot of the stuff, even though I don't commentate live. Anyone that's ever played with me, know I'm a butthole. When you play with me on Black Ops, you're gonna hear me say that all throughout the game. Nay, 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 nay. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna troll you. I'm known for bouncing back. I'm a troller in real life. And what I do the silliest things. I actually play the game to see if I can piss people off a little bit, get a lot of kills. But like sometimes I'm like, I'll go sit in the corner, and I know people hate that. And I do it just to be funny, and I'll stay in the same room until this guy finally kills me. And those make the best videos because I get like 20 kills, the same guy coming. Um, Believe it or not, I can play serious, but if I play serious, it's not when I'm recording. If I hit the record button on HD PVR, that's always my worst games. It's like it's too much pressure. But I do have a hodgepodge of different types of videos, like you said, with the pimples and all that stuff. Honestly, I probably would have never put up. Well, there's 2 types of trolling. I got the troll videos where I mislead people. Like I'm like, hey, you want to know how to get the game free? All you have to do is, and then the video cuts off. And then there's ones where I'm like in the game playing hardcore and I'm throwing grenades at my team. So, so.
I
But
remember the
honestly,
flash grenade one you did. That was hilarious.
oh my gosh, I had hours of footage of that too. I mean, I probably could have made like 10 videos from all the footage because people were getting mad at me, throwing flash grenades at them and everything. So And I'm gonna be honest, I have a couple profiles on Xbox. Like I play on SaKenMadRaj, but I had another profile. And the reason I created the Saken profile too was that profile was about to get banned on Xbox because I used to play a lot of Halo, and the Halo community is different than the COD community. Halo community, they hate to be talked to. So I would be in the game talking smack the whole game. We get in the lobbies, and I'm going off on people. And next thing you know, I looked at my profile ranking. It was like 99% trash talk. Like I was about to get banned. I was like, I gotta be careful with that.
You get mad because of a little trash talking, man?
Yeah, see, I got an innocent trash talking. I'm gonna tell you, the Xbox community, they're mean. Like when I get on COD, I mean, they say the most racist things to me, and usually I'll say funny stuff. Like I'll talk to people about the game, like, your aim ain't better than mine, and then they want to call me a bad word. I'm not gonna even say the word on this, and I'm like, really, you really want to go that route? And then I'm gonna tell you this, I'm gonna say this, and this is probably pretty bad, but I had some kid call me a dumb N word and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I kind of told him, I was like, I hate you and your mom. I hope she dies of cancer. And the kid, I was like, and I was serious, and like start going off about how worthless he is and like stuff like. I think I almost made him cry.
Oh
He's like, why would you say that? And I'm like, why you call me the N word? I'm very good at talking about you, but I think it really hurt him when I said I hope your mom die of cancer. And I almost feel bad a little bit, like I really don't want this guy's mom to die of cancer. Maybe him, but not his mom. And the funniest story, one night I was on Xbox, and people hate when, as soon as you're better than them, you're a dumb N-word. And so the guy called me an N-word, right? Mm-hmm. And so I started telling him, I was like, where are you from? You must be one of these, I'm thinking he's from one of these backward southern states. I know people in the South. I know everybody in the South isn't like that. But, you tend to find people that aren't around other ethnicities tend to be a little more racial. You don't find people in, like, diverse areas being racial. It's always these guys that live in a, city that never even seen a black person in person. And the guy told me where he lived, and it was near me. Like, I'm talking like 15 minutes away. And I'm like, okay, you're from California, you're the Bay Area, and you're talking like that. I was like, would your parents be proud of you? I was like, I bet you your parents, like, I start going off on him. And the dude apologized to me. He's like, man, you're right. My parents raised me better than that. I got a lot of black friends. I'm so sorry. And I was like, I wish I was recording this because that'd have been the best video. No. The dude actually was apologizing to me. And I'm like, why did you say that in the first place? He's like, I don't know. Like, dummy.
Depending on what next gen system you're planning on getting, they have onboard DVRs now, so you could just hit. They record constantly. So if you ever catch someone like bowing down to you, like, I'm sorry, man, I didn't mean to call you the N word. I really didn't mean it. I'm sorry. You can just pop it on YouTube and be like, check out this site right here. Night night.
Yeah. Night night. People hate that. Night night. Yeah, it's not that serious though. But like, it's not everybody. I'm gonna say 90% of the people I play with are fine, but you always get like one idiot a night, and they're talking about black people, talking about Mexicans or Asians. I'm like, for real, like, really, your race really dictates how well your thumb plays. I'm like, get out of here. It's like the whole girl gamer thing. I hate when I play girls and they be like, hi, you died from a girl. I'm like, well, because you're a girl, you have different thumb coordination? I'm like, I was like, your sex doesn't make you a good player or not. You just tend to have more guys play these type of games.
Yeah.
I'm sure if there was games called Braid My Hair, it probably wouldn't be that many guys playing it.
Very true.
It's just more of a guy-based game, but anyone can play it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I mean, and it's like kids too. I don't get offended when I get beat by a 10-year-old. I mean, to be honest, you should beat me. I don't see as well as you. Like when I play with kids, like me and my son was playing, I was like, I can't even see half the players in the game. Like, I think I'm gonna put some footage up of Call of Duty Ghosts, because with that game, people blend in really bad. So a lot of times you see me just shooting at a wall. I was like, I thought that was a person. So, and to be honest, I have a nephew, and he's about 11 now. But this kid, when he was like 4 or 5 on Halo, he can beat anybody I know. Like I used to play him and get mad. Because not only was he dominating me, he was doing what 4-year-olds do. He's up there like doing flips. He's doing headstands. He's on the couch backwards playing upside down, tearing me up. Like, I got you again, uncle. I got you again, uncle. And I'm like, ugh. I would get so mad at him.
Then he starts teabagging you in the game.
Exactly. No, he's telling me what he's going to do. I'm going to let you run, but I'm going to snipe you. And he do it. And I'm like, okay. I actually quit playing him in Halo. I was like, I'm not even playing you anymore.
It upset you that much?
Because he was good, and he would beat me every single time. Matter of fact, that reminds me of the first time I actually played Halo. I learned how to play Halo several years ago, and I had a friend that lived by me. Like I had a neighbor. His name was T, and he introduced me to Halo. He's like, "Hey, come over to the house, play Halo." And so we used to play 1-on-1 all the time, and he would beat me like 29-2. It was a victory if I can get to 5 kills. And that's actually how I got into Halo, playing this guy all the time. I mean, we would drink, we would get some beers, and just play Halo for hours. And I don't know why he played with me. I sucked, but we had a good time.
It's always more fun playing with someone else too. So.
Oh yeah, and honestly, I didn't even. I had an Xbox, and I never did Xbox Live for the longest time. I actually had to have a friend talk me into getting Xbox Live. If I would have known the trolling aspect of having Xbox Live, I would have did it a long time ago.
Because you're a real life troll most of the time. You love having fun at other people's expense.
You know, before they gave it the title troll, I was doing stuff like that. I just never ever noticed I would do it. Like I would go to the store and I buy some groceries and I go to hand her the money and she could reach and I pull it back. Like I just do stuff like that. Like I watch the hands hit the counter and I just like, or I go to the drive-through, and this is the worst thing I do. Please don't judge me on this. If you talk to me with an accent, I talk back to you in that same accent. And so, like, my wife gets so embarrassed. I think we were at a furniture store. We were looking for a futon or something. And there was an Asian guy, and she was talking to him about price. And he said, "Come here." I was like, "I am coming." Well, I can't even do the accent. I got to hear him. I was like, "I will come in by like 2 minutes. I'm going to come up there." And I'm talking to him like that. My wife's looking at me like, "Shut up. Shut up." But that's the way he sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I go to the restaurant, they'd be like, "What would you like next?" I'd be like, "Can I get me can I get the number one, please, oversized?" I pull up to the window and they all go, "You're black." But then again, people don't think I'm black too. They be like, "You're Mexican."
Well, once people hear my name, they don't even know what I am.
For real, Jerome. Oh, was I supposed to say your name? Look,
I don't care.
Know your name?
I've said it before on my channel. This is going on the community channel. So if you don't know, I'm Jerome. Hey!
Oh no, my name throws people off. You know, I mean, I can go by Charles, but they be like, "What's your name?" I go Sababu. They go, "What?"
Well, I remember when we used to do our YT hangouts. I couldn't pronounce your name. I'm like, Sabubi, right? Sabubi? And then that just spread through YT gamers. That and what was the other thing? You just go, "I am back," and now the entire website goes, "I am black."
I'm Sabubi, and everybody says I am black. I actually hear people send that in their videos too to start. "I am black." I'm like, for real.
You started a sensation.
That's cool though. I'm glad I got some kind of influence on people. You know, let me throw out something, my pet peeve. Everyone talks about my voice. Mm-hmm. Now, I had no clue that my voice cracked until I started doing YouTube. And, you know, people always be like, "Is that your real voice?" Like, I had one guy on the YT Gamer. His name is Lawler. Mm-hmm. And he was roasting me on my videos like, "Come on, man, you sound better if you don't talk like that." And I'm like, "What, you want me to do, a fake voice?" Like, I get on my videos, "Hey, what's up, y'all? Today." I don't talk like that. In real life, I talk like this. When I get excited, it fluctuates. You know, I tell my kids, "Get your ass in your room." You know, hey, I'm still going through puberty, I guess. I don't know.
So you're young, just like your face. Just everything else is aging.
Hey, I just have a cracky voice, and I didn't know it cracked. You know, I get excited. And I think, like, my best friend's like that, too. I have a Nigerian best friend. Mm-hmm. And he has a deep voice, but when he gets mad, he goes, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." Like, he almost gets an English accent. He gets really high tone. I don't know. It's okay having a cracky voice.
All right. That's hilarious, though. You have started lots of things at YT Gamers that just caught on like wildfire, so touche to that, sir. We were talking about like the systems a little bit. Do you see yourself getting a next-gen system, man?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to get both.
You're gonna end up
I'll probably troll my kids, get both, and don't let them play with it. Like, y'all can play on the old Xbox.
This one's mine. This is going in my room.
You know, I used to buy everything in sets of two, but them things are kind of expensive. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, man, if I got to get two, like, because my son got a teenage son. I got a 14-year-old. So I like, when I get something, I like to get him the same thing. Mm-hmm. And then that's my backup, too. Like, when my Halo broke, I went and took his. You know. So we'll see. I mean, I'm probably going to start off with the Xbox because I think the Xbox is more geared towards with my family. Like with my little kids, my wife, the things they like to do, the Netflix, all that crap. I mean, it's going to be perfect for them. I'm still, I got to play on a PS4 first before I buy it. And it has nothing to do with the graphics, nothing to do with the games. The controllers. I had a hard time with PS3 controllers. Mm-hmm. They're just too little for my hands. Look at this hand. Look at it, don't even fit on the screen. So when I play with a PS3 controller, I feel like I'm like a little person.
Hmm.
So I mean, the Xbox has a meatier, manly controller, and it works better for my hands.
Alrighty. Are you looking forward to any of the next gen games in particular, or?
Oh man, you know what? This sounds so crazy. I want to play what's that one? Titanfall.
Hmm. I
I'm
can't
looking
wait for
for
that.
Destiny because I love Halo, and these are the original makers of Halo, so I'm definitely looking forward toward for Destiny to come out. And I remember back when they had the big the gaming show, there was another game, and I don't know what it's called, but it was like had some knights, like medieval type looking game. I forget what it's
Rome,
called, but
the
I was
Rome
like,
one, the guy with the Rome guy who was cutting people's heads off and stuff like that.
yeah, I think so. I don't remember that game, but I was like, okay, that looks like that'll be pretty interesting. Now you gotta understand, I'm not I don't there's certain games I don't like. Like okay, Grand Theft Auto 5, I bought it. I had fun knocking out people. I haven't played that game since like the first day it came out. I played for the first 3 days, and now I haven't touched it. It's over there collecting dust over there. See them all them games, them green games?
Hmm.
It collects dust for two reasons. One, how many missions can you do? I'm tired of robbing banks. I done knocked out regular pedestrians, and after that, I'm kind of like, it's not my thing. I don't like games where it's like Assassin's Creed. I just don't like those type of games.
Hmm.
I don't like these little fantasy games where you do things in increments and you build up. I like multiplayer games where you just kill each other and there's no objective. You know what I mean? You kill each other, you kill the most, you win.
Gotcha.
Um, I used to be big into sports games, but then to be honest, I know this makes me sound old. They got too many moves now. Like when it was just pass, shoot, I love that.
Golden
Now
Eye.
my son, there's a button to make him do a juke, a euro step, and all this stuff. I'm like, I don't want to do that. And when I play, like if you play me in NBA, 2K, anything, I play with the Lakers. Kobe shoots every shot. Like if you play me, Kobe's going to have 80 points. The rest of the team maybe two. And so now that Kobe's getting older, they're not making him as good in the game as it used to be. Like 2 years ago, Kobe, literally, I would win every game just giving the ball to Kobe.
Mm.
That was the play. Give it to Kobe. And I wouldn't even hide what I would do. I'd do the same play. You can't stop it. It's
Now let's
Kobe
give it to
Bryant.
LeBron.
Yeah, but so sports games. It's been a while, and even sports games evolved a lot. Like literally, I remember I'm a Tecmo Bowl generation. It was two buttons,
Hmm.
you know, and so now you didn't have 80 options for defense. You had four windows to pick from. Now you got all these things. I'm like, oh, that's too much. I'm not a real football coach. I don't want to do all that. I just want to hike and then just throw the ball and let the computer catch, and I run and score a touchdown.
Hmm.
Uh,
I
so
gotcha. Before we get to the next question, I am just gonna say this, guys. For anyone who, your damn serious face, arg. For those of you who haven't been to YT Gamers, there will be a link in the description below. You can click on his face. I don't know if we're gonna send you to the YT Gamer Hub or his personal page. I'll discuss that with him. Keep pointing the wrong way after the video, and then we'll figure out where we're sending you. But just a quick heads up with that. So there you go. So the next bunch of questions I've gotten from my live stream. Are you reaching for that sippy cup?
it's far from me. So my big ottoman. That's actually my the ottoman slash coffee table slash. That's where I play from. I
Yeah.
sit on the corner,
Really?
and so I'm like this close to the TV. Like when I play, like literally, I gotta like turn my head to see on the side of me because that's like a 55-inch TV. So I'm so close, I can't see it all at one time. So I'll be moving side to side and stuff.
You don't like sitting farther back with that big of a TV?
No, I can't see. Honestly, my eyesight. Like if some of my videos, people ask me like, "How do you get the color?" That I have the color blindness system, so
Mm-hmm.
I have a hard time like seeing people. So when I'm further back, and like Call of Duty Ghosts is really blurry game, so it's really hard for me to see. But I
Gotcha.
like to really be close to the TV when I play.
Okay. Excellent. So the next couple questions are hard-hitting questions that I did get from my live stream not too long ago. For those of you who want, if you have questions that you want me to ask in future episodes, let me know in the comment section below. But Saken, are you ready for these hard-hitting questions?
Hit me hard.
Okay, man. What is your drink of choice?
Oh, Hennessy.
Hennessy?
Hennessy. I'm a Henny drinker. If I do mix it, I like to mix it with This is old school. I like Henny and cranberry juice,
All
but I
right.
like to drink it straight. But Henny and cranberry.
All right. So besides the gaming and the YouTube network, you said you had a family, but what hobbies do you have outside of the YouTube?
Fishing. I'm a huge
Really?
fisherman. I love fishing. I love deep sea. I love river. I love lake. A lot of times you catch me, I'm out on a boat. I'm in California, so we're not that far from the mountains. I love going up to the mountains, fishing those whitewater rapids for trout. I love. I've been fishing since I was a little kid. Matter of fact, if you want to think of my childhood, go read what was that, Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn. I was that kind of kid. I was always by a river. I was always like on rafts. I've always been a nature guy, and I'm
Really?
from Oakland. I'm from Oakland, California. Believe it or not, it ain't like we got a whole bunch of forests. But when I was a kid living in Oakland, I would go down to the piers, catch shark and everything. And then I moved to Tennessee and Ohio. Oh man, I was always at the river. I get up 5, 6 in the morning. I'm like 8, 9 years old, and I'm already at the river. And I catch my own bait, make my own poles. I mean, yeah, I'm a fisherman.
Okay. Damn, that is something I didn't even know about you. That's awesome, man. Okay. So, are you a zombie guy, man? I need to know. Are you a zombie guy?
You talking about like Walking Dead
Like Walking
TV
Dead?
shows? On?
Yeah, zombies, man.
Huh? No,
No?
no. Like I was like Walking Dead. Like to me, I'm like so bored with. It. I'm like, how many times you gonna kill a slow moving zombie? And why are slow moving zombies killing people? I watched that one movie. Was it World Z or something?
World War
Those
Z.
are real zombies. Them zombies can run like 80 miles an hour and climb on you. But like these zombie movies are stupid. I would never have a zombie walking half a mile an hour kill me. For real, you can walk by it, poke it in the head, and still get away, and people dying. It bothers me. I'm one of these people. I'm very critical of movies. So when I see something, I'm like, how stupid are you? You know? So me, nah, I'm not a zombie guy. I'm a SG1 guy.
SG1 guy?
Yeah, Shova Hatak, Kree, Jaffa Kree. I love SG1 and Stargate Atlantis and all that stuff.
Gotcha.
Sci-fi guy.
Oh man, I think you kind of beat up the second part of the question I was going to ask you. How are you going to survive the zombie apocalypse?
I'm gonna walk away really fast. You know what? This would be my plan. If we had a zombie apocalypse,
Mhm.
I'm gonna steal like a yacht, and I'm gonna be out on the water because the stupid zombies they not smart, so they're not swimming. You just be on your yacht, chilling on your yacht, having a life. Every now and then you come inshore, go raid, get some more food, go back on your yacht. And if you're still a big enough yacht, I'm sure you can plant a little garden on there, have some dirt, have a few cows on the back, have some hookers. I mean, I, I'm surviving it in the Caribbean on a boat.
That's actually a really good way to survive. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I mean, imagine you could get imagine if you get a big. See, here's the thing: if zombies really became real, and like in these movies, like if you die, you're going to become a zombie no matter what. I don't want to be around a lot of people because imagine you on a ship liner and you 2,000 people got rescued. One idiot turns into a zombie while you sleep and start tearing everybody into zombies. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So that wouldn't work. I want to be around like just my family. One of them turning zombie, I'm booting them out in the water. Let's move on.
You wouldn't even take them out of their misery? Just put them in.
Man, why kill a zombie? Let's let them go around in zombie. They'll be all right. Because you can't kill 6 billion zombies. It ain't gonna happen. So you might as well let them zombie around. You know,
Just zombie around?
zombie around.
All right. Uh, oh man, I lost track of my next question. That's okay. I'll come up with something new. In the future, what type of ventures would you want to do in the future? Like, besides the whole network thing, is there anything else that you would like to try to get into?
Um,
Not saying that you are or aren't, just something that you wouldn't mind getting into.
outside of the YouTube world, I mean, I'm doing web design and stuff. Honestly, this goes back to fishing. My eventual, like when I'm completely done and completely retired, I'm not gonna be retired. I actually always wanted a little fish and bait shop. I want to open a little shop, sell fish and bait, sit in there all day, talk fish stories with people, and that's what I plan on do as an old man. Hopefully, I'm kind of near some water, I can fish. So I mean, eventually, I want to get into that, and I may invest while I'm a little younger, so it can be something I can fall back on when I get older. Just have a little shop, have some coffee up in there, some fish and bait. I know that's simple, but that's my long. If I make it to be an old man goal.
Saken, you'll live forever. Trust me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, wish. No, actually, I don't want to live forever. You ever see a 145-year-old person?
No.
Imagine living forever. What would you look like at 900? If you look that bad at 105, what do you think 900 is going to look like?
If you would live forever, you would kind of just freeze frame. You would always look the same. That's what I always thought.
Nah, that's only in the movies. In real life, you gonna look like a sardine or something. You gonna be all shriveled up, looking like a raisin. I'm alive. I'm alive. No teeth. I'm not trying to look like a mummy. Humans were meant to live a certain time frame, and forever is not that frame.
Okay. I know you said you had an iPhone, so I'm guessing that's gonna be the answer to the next question. But what is your phone platform of choice? iPhone, Windows?
You know what? I've had an Android phone. I've had iPhone. Now, here's the thing: all these companies have caught up with the iPhone as far as the things they offer, like the features. But not one phone has a Retina screen as good as the iPhone, in my opinion. I love my Retina screen. It's the sharpest phone out there. You do have to jailbreak them in order to, get all the features you want. And all the features I tend to get through jailbreaking are all stuff I shouldn't have anyway. Like, I know I'm waiting for this new jailbreak to come out for the iOS 7, but like I had an app on there where I can in-store purchases on your thing. It automatically does it. So like I'll have a game and it costs like $4.99 for a special gun. I just hit it and automatically get it. So I cheat on games with the iPhone once I jailbreak it. That's the only reason I jailbreak it.
I gotcha. All right, and I don't think I asked this, but what? No, I think I already did. I was gonna say platform of choice for system. I think you said Xbox already, right?
Yeah, Xbox.
All right. Do you ever see yourself shifting over to PC at all? Hashtag master race.
You know what? I can see it, but I think it's gonna I don't know. I can see it. I mean, my thing is, yeah. I mean, yeah. It's kind of one of the things I'm not in a rush to do it. I know PC is bigger and is gaining a lot of momentum, and I think PC gamers, the reasons they're PC gamers versus console gamers isn't something that excites me. Like, like take for example, like Battlefield, you can play a lot more people, it's faster, and I don't care about all that. I can't even play Minecraft on my computer. I have Minecraft and I'm trying to figure out what keys run. I'm like, ASD, where's the run button? It's like I just don't I don't like the layout of a keyboard. I like a joystick, and I know you can buy a joystick for a computer, but I don't want to go do all that. I got one on my Xbox.
Yeah.
So to me it's just like playing on your keyboard is just not the same. Trying to play with a mouse is just it feels weird. I'm from the old school controller.
Mhm. I
So
gotcha.
yeah, PC eventually. But by the time I get to PC, I'm probably not gonna be playing too many games.
Yeah, but that's when you'll be able to do everything else with it.
Well,
Okay.
I do everything else on my PC now.
Oh God. Uh, Saken. Are we having a stare off right now? I win. You blinked.
Hey,
All right.
wait, it's hard hitting questions.
Yep. Those were some very hard hitting questions. So, excellent. I think that's actually all the questions I have for you, man. Before we go, man, give us a little bit more information where people can reach you, see you, and a little bit more of a shout out.
All right. Before my kids come take over, you guys can find me on YT Gamers, ytgamers.com. YouTube, go chit chat, YouTube/SaKenMadRaj, my second channel that I may do something with. I'm pretty accessible. I mean, people find me. So, um, that's it. I mean, the only thing I say, check out our network. If you haven't already joined, go ahead and try to partner with us. If you don't want to partner with us, I hope your channel fails. No, I'm just playing. No, that's it.
All right, excellent. And guys, remember, even if you don't meet the requirements, still try to apply because he will. Let me point the correct way. They do sometimes go for a little bit of the smaller guys as long as they enjoy your content. So again,
Oh, and yes, and I'm sorry.
no,
I
go
didn't
ahead.
mean to cut you off.
Nope.
I check back on those channels all the time. Now, I know a lot of people, they get impatient. They apply with us. They don't get in, so they go to this other network that pretty much takes anybody, and they'll probably never get paid in the next year because they have a minimum threshold a lot higher than ours. But I go back and I review the channels. I do this on a weekly basis. So if you applied 3 weeks ago, sometimes a channel will apply. They don't have enough views, and I come back 2 weeks and they're trending up, and guess what? They get an invite from us. So, I mean, if you apply and you're that impatient and you just want to be partnered with anybody, you may be missing out because I do review all these channels. I do go back personally. I'm always looking at your channel. So even if you didn't know it, anytime you apply, I went to your channel. Trust me, I was a view on a lot of your videos. I go through your videos, and here's a secret. I look for your social presence. I actually will take your channel and I will Google your name. I want to see what websites you signed up for. And I know this sounds crazy. It's probably something I shouldn't tell people, but I want to see if you're trying to promote your videos. I want to see what you're doing on your end. And I actually will go through and check you out on the internet. And if you're on multiple forums and you're doing, I'm like, okay, this person really wants to grow. This is somebody we want.
Okay. Very, very cool, man. So again, thank you very much, Saken, for coming on to the podcast. Again, guys, this is YT Talk. I am J Money Gaming. Take care, spike your hair, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.